Mastering the art of perfectly crispy crusts. Tips for baking bread in a steam oven. The benefits of baking bread by adding moisture to the oven were determined long ago when bakers of old learned to spritz water into brick ovens to create steam. The result was perfectly baked bread and a delicious crisp crust. Nowadays, we have amazing gas, electric, and steam ovens for baking, as well as an array of great tools such as baking stones, baking steels, cast iron pans, and other specialty bread baking tools. In this video, I will review tips for baking baguettes and a no-knead boule in the steam oven. The first step when baking bread with yeast is, of course, proofing. And while both convection and steam ovens usually have proof modes, I always prefer to use my steam oven because the humid environment really helps to activate the yeast. When you proof in a steam oven, you do not have to cover the bowl. Just put it in the oven for the specified time. Now, poke the dough when the time has elapsed, and if it leaves an indent, it has successfully proofed. So you can continue with the recipe as directed. Keep an eye on the timing to avoid overproofing the dough, because steam ovens, especially small cavities, things can move fast. Once proofed, the dough can be formed and placed in the baking pan. For the baguettes, I used a perforated form that holds 3 loaves. The perforations allow the heated air to circulate evenly around the bread, and that creates that divine crisp crust that we all relish. Now the formed loaves go back into the oven for the second rise, and once they are ready, I will increase the oven temperature and change the oven mode to the combination convection steam mode, or you can use the mode that the manufacturer recommends in your oven. Now remove the loaves at this stage, slash the tops, and then return them to the oven as it's heating. These are small ovens, they heat pretty quickly. In terms of temperature, remember, you're baking in convection, so if the recipe temperature is 400 degrees, I recommend you reduce the temperature to 380 or 375, and also watch the timing. Recipes are developed for full-size ovens, and the cavity size of a steam oven is generally smaller. I think I've said that 3 times now. You get the idea. Anyway, the baking time may not be as long. Now, when it comes to baking a crusty bread, the popular method is to bake the bread in a cast iron pan with a lid. Obviously, baking in a cast iron pan with a lid creates steam. When you remove the lid towards the end of the cooking time, then of course you're going to get the nice browning that you're looking for. However, you can also use either a baking stone or a baking steel in a steam oven. Of course, just make sure you get the stone or the steel in there a good 10-15 minutes in advance to get it nice and hot to again help with the formation of the crust. I find that with the added humidity of the oven, I can achieve exactly the same results as you can achieve by using a cast iron pan. So, these are some great tips that I hope will help you achieve success when you're baking your breads in your steam oven. Hi, I'm Larissa, your convection enthusiast. Convection cooking can make you a better cook. Check out my videos and I think you'll find that you'll do really, really well. And please like and subscribe.